careful with that thing. If you're a danger to others, I'll put you down.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Easy does it. Yes, I'll step. Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues? What a gruesome way to die.
RAYO-52, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
You trying to get us all in trouble? What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Wrap musk and canadize, right here.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rap out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? If you think this is drunk, I gotta, you need to get out more. Sit, partake, buy me a drink and let's chat. Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of ways to blaze your own trail. Folks seem to like it.
It is an admirable endeavor if misguided, and nearly impossible.
I ain't saying it's easy, but look around you. If it's impossible, besides, the booze is good. Something about that fish oil. Cheers. Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what? You're back. All of the above?
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
You're back. All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the Unreliable Crew.
Stellar Bay had a vicar once. Took it upon himself to convince Graham's folk to come back to the corporate fold. Kept making the trip between the city and Amber Heights by foot. Kept getting himself into all sorts of scrapes. Day came when I found a book of his in the middle of a rapt encampment. And still gripping it, too.
The plan unfolds as the plan unfolds. To vicar and layman alike.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be... So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, most of the time it's... So, what can I do for you? Graham's always filling. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes him real hard to watch. Poor Isaac. I was wondering... I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on it. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting... They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Mr. Sanjar...
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is Oh, I just knew you were a good person. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders. Please, won't you go and find my boy? Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know he should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their...
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, and not that it's any of your business. I don't think so.
Oh, you are in for it now.
No one saw me trip over them, right?
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the other.
Well, new business turns up at last.
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32...
You've often posed these...
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here? Out at Devil's Peak? If you're headed that far, I see you've brought the right woman for the job.
Damn right.
But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna. Yes, that's it. Channel your anger.
I only wish I could do the same.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Surviving alone isn't as... Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it.
Something to be said for perseverance.
We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is...
Exactly. Intellect...
I don't know what intellectualism means, but if someone's willing to build a...
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan.
On our turn.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on...
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever...
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters in...
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. Not long, but the devil... And the salient detail here, if you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most...
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before... Do be careful. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to... If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters. Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. I didn't mean for any... This has been my... I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years... I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. Apparently not. Yeah, in charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the... I hadn't thought of... Thank you for that. Was there something else?
This... the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined.
Can we talk? Hey, got a favor to... Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the... You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it every time. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Nothing we can't handle. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. I saw it happen. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, Amanda Queen... If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south. Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead. Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
Nice shot, Captain!
Don't mess with us!
Hello again. The door is still locked. Just so look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. Sure. Beats not Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast. Oh, that'd be my people. Graham and Zora and Milton and I really miss them. You gonna let me out of here? I want to get back. Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I... Get me out of here! What do you mean? It's locked. Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed...
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? Afraid not, mister. Gotta pack light if I'm gonna run away from monsters. Yes. Ah, fresh sulfur. Good to be outside. Ah, fresh sulfur.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. Excellent. You've arrived at... Please, make your...
Something ain't right about this.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner? Are you sure? Because someone came for dinner yesterday. Or a week ago. Wasn't that you? Maybe not. You got a funny way of putting things, but it feels like there's this fog. That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal. Is it sticking again? There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. Oh, I do appreciate your patience. I'd hate to...
What a pleasant surprise. Yet,
Only if you give yourself a...
by all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer. The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a... Look at me.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not... Mama and Papa said he came from the city. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal. He said they were making us sick. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said...
The way she said that reminded me of a rat licking its chops. Be careful.
Hey, I saw that. Hey, what are you doing in my room? Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you? The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring. What do you think you're doing? I'll look the other way. This time.